Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Abby Crystal here with a beautiful fresh looking face, guys. And if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back as well. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a reaction video to Miss Grand International 2021. So guys, a few days ago, Miss Grand International, the new Miss Grand International 2021 was crowned. And I just had some, I actually watched the full show, and I was glad and also sad on some things, and I'm here to give my own reaction on how the pageant went so far, guys. Like seriously, there were a lot of controversies. So guys, if this kind of video, if this is what you want to watch, okay, if you're interested in watching my reaction to Miss Grand International 2021, keep on watching. So guys, there were a lot of controversy surrounding this particular pageant, guys. Like, we had a lot of controversies surrounding this pageant. And if you watch my previous videos, you know I did a prediction video on Miss Grand International Top 20. I did a prediction video for the top 20, and the whole show, actually, there were some of my predictions that were correct. There were some that were not correct, okay. And actually, I was so elated when Nigeria made the top 20. Okay, that was my highest point in the show. Like, when she was called up, top 20, I was so happy. Although I didn't add that to my top 20, but I know that she had the potential of making the top 20, okay. So I'm kind of like, I was so patriotic, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to like go with the flow, because Miss Grand International, African contestants and at Miss Grand International, they were not that lucky, okay. So I'm just thinking maybe Nigeria might not be lucky this year, but she put up a very, very sterling performance, okay. But I was just like, okay, what if she was cut out of the top 20? But I was so surprised when she was called in. That was my highest point in the show. And actually, the whole show was actually, it was on point. It was on point. The production was on point as usual. And the top 20 was actually, they had a swimsuit competition, and it was actually, cut to top 10. Okay, so out of the African representatives, Angola made it to top 20, Nigeria made it to top 20, and South Africa made it to top 20. And only South Africa that made it to the top 10, okay. Nigeria was out of the top 10, Angola was out of the top 10, although Angola won the best national costume. I think they had 3 awards for the national costume also, okay. So I was just like, okay, how can 3 countries take a national costume, guys? But that's how the show is. So Nigeria was cut out of the top 10, and South Africa went into the top 10. Okay, top 10 was okay. They had their opening speech and their speech and all that, and it all brought down to top 5. Okay, so for the top 5, Brazil made the top 5, Ecuador made the top 5, Vietnam made the top 5, South Africa made the top 5, and which other country made the top 5? I think Puerto Rico made the top 5. Yeah, Puerto Rico. So my greatest surprise was Vietnam. Like, Vietnam was not in my list at all. I think Vietnam was not on anybody's list. Seriously, like, Vietnam was not on the list of pageant analysts. Okay, they were predictors. They were not on. Vietnam was not on the list. So it was a surprising thing that she actually made the list, and she went that far to top 5. So guys, Vietnam made the top 5. Okay, and the top 5 was cut. Okay, and they had the judges had their own, made their own decisions, and the winner was called. And they first of all started with the 4th runner up, which was South Africa. Like, for some reasons, I didn't expect South Africa to be the 4th runner up, guys. Like, I wasn't expecting for South Africa to be the 4th runner up. I did not expect her, because she had a very strong answer. But all the same, anyway, I will come to that. Let me just give you guys like the lowdown. South Africa was 4th runner up. 3rd runner up was Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico was 3rd runner up. 2nd runner up was Brazil, and we now had Vietnam and Ecuador. Top 2. And Miss Grand actually did. I don't know how they started this. Their tie question or something. I was just like pissed off. Like, why would there be a tie? Like, why would the scores be tied to 2 particular countries, Vietnam and Ecuador? Like, I wasn't really understanding that. So, and they had to ask them another question, okay, so that they can get the winner out of the 2. And immediately they asked them questions, and Vietnam answered in Thai. Okay, she spoke the Thai language. I just knew that she was gonna win it, because it just took me back to when Abena, that's the former Miss Grand International, won, because she spoke Thai. And I was just like, okay, like, is this like a repeat of what we saw in 2020? So at the end of the day, you know, the crowd was shouting Vietnam, Vietnam, Vietnam. And of course, you know, the judges actually, you know, crowned Vietnam the winner. So it's, for me, I wasn't really happy with that, because at the end of the day, we're looking at somebody that can't, you know, anyway, it's up to them. They know who they feel or who they deem will fit into the crown or will fit into the shoes of Miss Grand International. Okay, I'm not judging them. I'm not saying that they did a bad job, but it was so glaring, like, it was so glaring, you know, it was so glaring to us how they chose the winner. Okay, it was so glaring to us how they decided to choose the winner in front of the whole, you know, it was, I don't know if it's, I would call it a cooked up show, but it was really a cooked up show to me, because I don't know how Vietnam actually got into the top 5 in the first place. I don't know how the criteria they used to judge. But there were some you know, there were some really sad, you know, moments in the show, because 2 pageant houses were not called into the top 20. Philippines and Thailand, they missed out of the top 20, and you know, that was a huge shock even to me. I'm not a Filipino fan, I'm not Italian, I'm not a Thailand, or I'm not from Thailand, but I was expecting them to make the cut. Okay, anyways, that being said, I don't want to talk about. So now we're hearing that Miss South Africa was actually, you know, left out of the, you know, photo sessions. Okay, they had a photo session after the show. Okay, the following day after the show, they had the photo session, and South Africa was unavoidably absent. Like, why would she be absent in their media rounds and their photo sessions? Like, I don't understand. Like, the top 5 are supposed to stay back in Thailand and do some, you know, media rounds and all that, but we're hearing that South Africa was not there. So many things began to you know, pop out. Many people were not really happy with the way the show, you know, the whole show, the whole results and all that. Many people are not happy. People are now calling up the Miss Grand International organization for giving us giving us a cooking show. Like, people are like, is it a scam? Like, is the organization a scam? You know? And I begin to wonder, because in the time past, people have been, you know, accusing the organization of not doing enough when it comes to, like, you know, favoring some countries against some countries. Okay, but anyway, in this year, it really favored Africa, because at the end of the day, we had like 3 African representatives in the top 20. Okay, we've not had that much representation in the top 20 in the previous editions. Okay, so okay, that one, I on that note, I would say, okay, Africa was actually represented, but I feel that the way they chose the winner, it didn't really go down well with me. But all they say, what can we do? Okay, we're just here to react. Okay, we're just here to give my personal opinion. I'm not a core pageant analyst. Okay, I'm just like, you know, amateur pageant analyst. I'm just here to like give you guys my own opinion. Okay, so I don't know, my own opinion. I feel that the judges need to, like, you know, let there be a clear-cut, you know, clear-cut winner. Okay, we don't need to have a winner because she speaks Thai language. Okay, that's what everybody, you know, seem to have said, or everybody think, you know, about the winner. So guys, we come to the end of this video. If you like this video, or if you have a contrary opinion, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell notification button beside the subscribe button to get notified whenever I post new videos. Okay, so guys, watch out for my next video coming up very soon. I'm going to be predicting, you know, today is the Miss Universe preliminary competition. I'm going to give you guys my prediction for Miss Universe after watching the show, and let's keep our fingers crossed for that. Okay, and also Miss World competition is still ongoing in Puerto Rico, so let's keep our fingers crossed, and I'm going to give you guys my predictions and other juicy details about the contestants and about Africa's representatives in the show and how well they fared. Okay, so guys, my next video coming up very soon. Bye.